Okay, good morning. Today we're looking at finding linear rules from tables and graphs. If we look at our learning objectives here, we're looking at linear rules, so y is equal to mx plus c. If we have a table, we need to have a look at the y-intercept. So if we are lucky enough to have the x equals 0 part, we can determine the y-intercept, and then our m value is going to be the difference pattern. Okay, you need to write this part here into your notebook. Pause the video if you need a bit of time there. Now, finding the rule from this table here. You can see the table's going down. It's exactly the same as what we've dealt with in class. If we can get the y-intercept when x equals 0, that's going to give us our c value. So straight away from here, we can determine that c is equal to a positive 4 when the x equals 0. The next thing is we need to look at a difference pattern. So we always look at the y, and we're looking at what the pattern is here. And this one's quite a simple one. It's simply plus 1. So each time it's going up by 1. That means our m value is equal to positive 1. So the question here for this table is to find out the linear rule. So if we have an m value and a c value, so then we can go ahead and put them in y is equal to positive 1x plus 4. We know that 1x, we can simplify that to just plain old x plus 4. Now, here's our rule, here's our answer. That rule should work for every single coordinate. So if we have a look at 3, 7, if we put 3 in for x, 3 plus 4 gives us 7, so that's correct. And if we have a look at the next one here, 4 and 8, if we put the 4 value in for x, we're going to get 4 plus 4, which our y value is 8, which is what we've got here. So that's the first rule. What I would like you to do now is to pause the video and have a go at example 1. Alrighty, how'd you go? We need to look for our y-intercept first, so hopefully you got a c value here. From here we should be able to work out our c value is positive 1. Then you should have gone and looked at our difference pattern between, and we're going from minus 5 up to minus 3, so that's positive 2. Then we're adding 2 again. From minus 1 to positive 1, that's a difference of 2. And from 1 to 3 is positive 2. So from here we can figure out our m value is positive 2. We can put these two bits of info into our y is equal to m, so positive 2x plus c, which is 1, because it's a positive 1, and here is our rule, okay, or our answer. Again, we can put in any of these values. So if we put in 1, 3, if we put this into here, x equals 1. So 2 times 1 plus 1. If we work that out, that gives us an answer of 3. This is our y answer. So y is equal to 3. And that's right. So therefore, this has got to be the correct rule for us. Okay, and it should work for all 5 coordinates. Now, looking at finding rules from the graph. Okay, you need to put that into your notebook there, pause the video and give yourself some time to write that, read it, and then you can come back. From here, the important thing is to understand is where the line is going up. So here we've got the line going up here. We read it from left to right. And over here on this side here, we've got the line going down. Okay, so generally we're going to have a positive m here and a negative m value here. First thing we want to do is we want to locate where that y-intercept is. So if I focus on the left-hand side problem here, our y-intercept is 1. That means straight away we can figure out that our c value is going to equal 1. The next thing we need to do is we actually need to look at how steep that line is. That's what that m value represents. So we want to pick a point. Let's pick from the y-intercept. Oops, don't know what happened there. So from the y-intercept, if we go across 1 unit, how far up are we going? We're going 2 units. Okay, this is a little bit tricky, so we pick another point. If we go across 1, we're going up 2 units. That's where we're getting that m value. That essentially is our difference pattern from the table. From there, now we've got m and we've got c. We should be able to write in our equation y is equal to 2x plus 1. And underline your answer to show it's your final. Any of these points here, if you have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, we should be able to put any of those points into this rule, 2x plus 1, and we can figure it out. So if we look at 1, 3, 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 gives us the answer of 3. If we look at minus 1, 2 times minus 1 is minus 2, plus 1 gives us minus 1. So it works for both of those points, and you can go further and check the other two if you wish. On the other side here, we need to have a look now. Our y-intercept is through the origin, the middle. Now that simply just means that our c value is 0. Okay, so whenever it goes through the origin, you're going to get a c value of 0. The next thing is to look at how much our graph is going down. So if we go one unit across, we are going down 1, 2, 3 squares here. Okay, and if we go across 1 more unit here, we're going to go down 3 spaces again. So that means our difference, just like in the table, our difference is 3. Now this time we're going down, so it has to be negative 3. Okay, remember we're going to have a negative value because the line's going down. We've got our m, we've got our c. Now we can plug it into our value. So we've got minus 3x plus 0. That's not really important. We can just leave it as y is equal to minus 3x because we can simplify. Okay. Again, we've got a couple of coordinates here. 1, 2. We can go minus 3 times x and see if we get our y value there. Both of those will work. Alrighty, now it's your turn, final part. Pause the video and have a go at yourself. You've got the graph on the left-hand side here. Lots of points in this. Alright, let's see how you went. First thing is our y-intercept here. Okay, so hopefully you would have got a value of c is minus 2. Next thing is we need to work out our m value, or the difference pattern. So this one here, we're going across and then we're going up 1, going across and then we go up 1. So that means our difference is that it's going up 1, or positive 1. Okay. We could then put those two values in to get our final answer. Y is equal to 1x, take 2. The 1 is not really important, so we can simplify that to just x take 2 as our rule. As well as that, we could actually make a table. So if we did x, y, because we've got these coordinates here, we can put some coordinates in. So if we look at these coordinates here, minus 1, minus 3, 0, minus 2, 1, minus 1, 2, 0, 3, 1. We can input these. So x is always first, remember. So we've got minus 1, minus 3. That's coming from there. 0, minus 2, 1, minus 1, 2, 0, 3, 1. Let's tidy that up. You can see that this value is going up by 1. That should be a constant for all our problems this year. And then we need to look at the difference pattern here. Now our difference pattern is increasing by 1. This is exactly the same as our M value, so we've done all the correct work along the way. If we look at our rule, x take 2, if we take 2 off any of these x values here, we should end up with the y value. Okay, that's our lesson for today. You should have got some notes in, you should have got a couple of examples. Our problems that we're going to be looking at tomorrow in class is up here. Okay, by all means you can get a head start on the first couple, they're quite easy. See you tomorrow. Bye.